You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/Inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hey folks, Mike here. This is going to be a real quick unboxing and first impressions video of this thing. This is the Amazon Basics fountain pen, and I have heard some buzz about this on the interwebs, and so I wanted to, get an unboxing first impression out here, but I also want to go play board games with some friends who aren't really pen people, but I'm going to bring this to show them and see what they think. So I want to get this done before I leave, so let's go ahead and just open this guy up. Yes, this is a phone video. It'll all be okay. If I can get this open. Obviously should have done the sides first. That would have been smart. Alright, so fairly plain box. I like it though, that's good. I don't care about packaging all that much. Alright, inside, Amazon Basics refillable fountain pen, stylo plume rechargeable. Dope. Instructions, put the thing on the thing, cool. All right, so here is the pen. A little bit of lint there from the packaging, which is actually pretty nice. This is like a cutout soft foam situation. Cool. We got a couple of cartridges in here. These appear to be standard international cartridges. This is you really see this on a lot of Chinese cartridges. I have no idea who makes this or anything, but we'll see how it is. It says on here we have the Amazon Basics on the clip. Could have been a little bit more basic and left that off, but that's cool. Finials, totally fine, perfectly cromulent. Sounds like there actually might be one in there, so I'm going to stick that back in the box. The nib just says medium. All right, there. I actually don't remember that there were any size choices for the nib. I think it's just medium, which is fine. It's basic. Come here. There we go. Yep, there's one in there. So 3 cartridges. Pretty good start for sure. These seem to hold a fair amount of ink. Real sort of standard situation here. It's metal. This is, it's got metal rings on it, but it actually looks like an acrylic barrel. All right, let's put this on there. And yeah, good firm lockup. All right, that's cool. Nothing weird there so far. I get a little bit of a swirl or something. Move this so I don't ruin the, wow, that's got a, it's got one of those. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna try writing on these directions, see if I can get it flowing. I know I'm living dangerously by just shaking it, but I don't care about this piece of paper. There we go. Yep, sort of. All right, so so far, so good. Perfectly cromulent black ink. Flow seems okay. Section is a little bit skinny, but we'll see how the game folks like it. Hopefully I can get some video of them. All right, there you go. We'll see what they think. See you there.
Oh.
It pulls off.
Oh, it's a fountain pen.
Yep.
I thought all those pens were fountain pens.
I don't know, most of them.
Took a hot second to get going. Wright's nice. Okay.
The price well.
All right, so what do you think that costs?
I guess about $20.
All right. Would you pay $20 for it?
Would I pay $20 for it?
Yeah.
Probably not. But I might if I was giving it as a gift.
All right. What would you pay for something like that?
What would I pay for something like that?
You're like, oh, that's a good deal.
So probably between like 10 and 15.
All right,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Guess I'll go next.
All right, get it.
So this is yeah. So I noticed that it has a brand name on here. Yeah, Amazon Basics. Okay. Didn't know Amazon made fountain pens, but that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. You know, I was like, I wonder if I can draw with a fountain pen. Usually, can't really draw with a fountain pen. but I can. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah. It's not bad. Seems all right. The ink seems to flow pretty well. I don't know. It's got a nice weight too.
What would you price it at?
I don't know. I don't know how much fountain pens are. I would guess like 20 or 30 bucks. 25, 30 bucks. I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
I feel like fountain pens are usually expensive.
I'll tell you how much it costs when we're done here.
Okay.
Scott, you're up.
Here, I'll take you up and you.
Would you buy it for 20 or 30?
I don't know if I would buy a fountain pen anyway.
Yeah.
So no. But not because I don't like it. Just because I don't. It's not the sort of thing I'd buy.
Don't know if I'd, yeah. I'm trying to think of like under what circumstances would I buy a fountain pen, and it's maybe like
It's
if
weird,
it was
like you
the
see
pen
how
I
it's not
used to write my Christmas
going
cards
sideways?
or something
Right.
like that.
You gotta turn. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn it a little to get it to go
Oh.
sideways.
because I've never written before. I don't know. I mean, it feels nice. It looks nice. And this is actually made by Amazon.
Well, it's sold by Amazon.
It says
Amazon
Amazon
Basics.
Basics.
I have no idea where.
I guess it's yeah. I would. I guess maybe $20. It wrote well. I guess, and it's got yeah. I'll agree with the guy. It does have a nice weight to it.
All right.
Its beauty lies in its simplicity. Oh,
All right. Cool. So it goes for about $10.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
About $10.
That's remarkably cheap for
Yeah,
what
it
it is.
seems
Yeah.
cheap.
It feels like it costs more than $10.
Cool, guys. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
Hey folks, I'm back. Hi. Those three guys are not really fountain pen people. I have gotten them into some nicer pens occasionally, and I think that it was kind of mixed reactions there. They're like, yeah, all right, this is fine. I don't think it blew anybody away. At the price point, though, as they said, pretty darn good. So the thing that Chris noticed. Right here, Amazon Basics is in the clip. This is also noticed by another member of our board gaming group who got there a while later, who said, I really wish it didn't say Amazon Basics there. I don't really want to advertise Amazon when I'm writing with a fountain pen or whatever. And I get it. If they left that off, it would have been cool. Or if they put it somewhere a little bit less obtrusive, but it does kind of show up there. So I pulled up the page over here on my monitor, and this is $10.49 from Amazon right now. And it does come in a fine tip. I went ahead and went for the medium tip, which is right here. The nib does not get much more plain than that. Actually, there is nothing on there except for that M, which I don't mind at all. I do think after using this a little bit that the section is a little bit too small for me. It's fairly skinny at 9.8 to 8.2. So I tend to like them in the 10 to 12 millimeter range. So up here, this is actually pretty okay. Down here, it's a little too skinny for me. I think I might end up writing from up here. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to take this to school with me tomorrow and see, how it does at work or whatever. But I think right off, it does have it's pretty good looking pen. Like it's fairly basic. I mean, it's got that right there on the clip. Basic, but I do think it definitely gets the job done. I think as a first pen, it's not a bad choice, it seems. The clip is a little bit cheap. I'm not a huge fan of this clip. I think there's a good chance this is going to get sprung at some point, but maybe it won't. I think the clip is like aesthetically not super pleasing. It does have a bit of a flare in the cap that kind of goes down to its fattest here, which is kind of nice. The barrel gets significantly skinnier down here, and that's because it does post very well, or at least that's perhaps because it will allow it to post pretty well. Posts fairly deeply. It's not super heavy, although trying to get it lined up in a little. Yeah, I think it's okay to post it. It's a little bit heavy in the back if you do. Also, I said earlier when I was just looking at it that it looked like this was acrylic, and it turns out this whole thing is brass. So On the website, it says black brass, and if you look in there, it looks totally black. I actually had to get a flashlight to see in there, but when you put a flashlight in there, nope, all brass. So this is a total brass barrel pen. The cap similarly is brass, although it seems to have like a liner in there. You can see a bit of there, so it's not just straight up brass on the inside, but yeah, mostly brass. This ink does seem to be pretty okay. I mean, of course, if you're concerned about the ink you're getting with your $10 pen, I wouldn't worry about that too much. And it does have a bit of a hesitation starting off writing. This is, of course, I've been waving it around and that sort of thing, so we cut it a little bit of slack, but you give it a little bit of a press, and it does come down. It does start writing. I have had some trouble just like writing like little things, like when I write my name, this first bit of that M doesn't really come out. You know, it's stopped up again. It's a little bit inconsistent. I think once you get it going, it's just fine. That could be ink. It could be that this paper's pretty smooth. It could be that maybe this got just a little bit of a baby's bottom on it, and sometimes that'll give you a hard start. Yeah, so if you just don't use any pressure at all, it's a little inconsistent. But if you put a little bit on there, it seems like it's pretty good, and it is pretty smooth actually, which I don't mind at all. So we'll see how it goes. I think unposted, this is just at the limit, and since I want to hold it up here because that's where it's thickest. Yeah, see, I'm having a little bit of well, it's inconsistent for sure. But for $10, I think a little bit of work on this, if you wanted to, I don't know, practice your nibbing skills, this might be a good platform to do that on. Seems like it would be okay. I haven't tried pulling this nib or anything. It was like a pretty standard nib and feed situation going on here. So my first impressions review is, yeah, perfectly good basic fountain pen, low price. The price is definitely right. I think it's got a little bit of weight to it, which is kind of nice. Everybody commented there and a little bit later that they liked the weight of it. But and there it is next to a Prera, in case you're curious about size. So it's a fairly, I mean, it's a perfectly normal size pen. There it is next to the Prefonte, which is the same size as like a Preppy and that sort of thing. Same size. So perfectly good size of a pen, good weight of a pen. A little bit skinny here, a little bit maybe on the slippery side. It could be. We'll have to see how it goes, but I can't tell you in a first impression. So anyway, there you go. You can find that on Amazon.com, where I bought it for $10.50. And I'll see y'all later. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one if you have it. It's a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be junk. It's not junk. There's your hot take review. Not junk. Pretty okay. All right. Thanks, y'all. Peace out.